Oh man, I've just started this thing on Netflix and that. Well, do I have to do the training? Can I? Like, I think I'll be alright. I've played like bare Call of Duty. What? We'll fight them on the beaches. That sounds alright. I don't mind the beach. It was like Ocean Beach.
Yeah, so that's a funny video coming from Britain. You know, the British government is preparing the minds of the British citizens to get ready for war against Russia. They are claiming that Russia wants to attack them, or if Russia attack any NATO country, or if Russia attack Britain. And then you ask yourself, is it true that these Russians really want to attack Britain? Because if you watch the Russians, their officials, the president, they don't look like people who want to attack any country called Britain. You cannot see it. And yet, these British are doing everything they can to start war with Russia. But their citizens are rejecting it. So it's so funny, you know. I want us to go and watch some of the videos. It's so funny. Watch some of the videos and see what the people are talking about this so-called war against Russia. It's really funny. I am your brother, first of all, brother Dobia Anzanse. I am a missionary, and my mission, or I am part of a missionaries, and our mission is all about the unification of the African continent. Our mission is all about the dignity of the African race. So please, if you haven't joined our mission, please take time out of your busy schedules, support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel. We appreciate those of you who have shared, passed your comments, and subscribed to our YouTube channel. We really appreciate it. We thank you for what you are doing for Mother Africa. And those of you who haven't really taken time out of your busy schedules, as you are watching the video, please help us. Let us grow together to build a better Africa for the next generation of Africans. So please, join our mission as we go around Africa to spread the evangelism of a possible united Africa, because united we stand, divided we continue to fall as a race. So please join our mission, because the only way Africa can progress positively is by uniting the continent of Africa. And it is our duty, this generation of Africans, to make sure that we see a united Africa for the benefit, for the good of the next generation of Africans. So please join our mission. Let us fight for a united Africa. I am your brother, missionary brother Dobia Anzanse.
Then the youth them go to war in a Ukraine to fight them bomber clot war. Them want to send the pussy clot police them out there first. Every blood clot Babylon, every force in the whole of bomber clot Britain, and then them send go fight the bomber clot war.
Daniel Swayze, you have been selected and drafted in.
Draft? One second. Oh, बढ़िया कोई competition तो नहीं आगे था. आने कोई win है draft shaft. Yes, sir. Speaking.
You have been selected and drafted in to participate in the war.
War?
Yes, war.
Fight? Who?
As things have now escalated, we are now at war with Russia.
Russia? What? Brother, I think you wrong address.
No, this is the right
address.
address.
Next door, look, English flag. The dive, look at this. Full support, fighting, juicy one, yeah? I'm no English, brother. Pakistani, yes. Simple.
Low at roughly 75,000 men. Now, this is because Russia's war with Ukraine is beginning to escalate, and Russia has roughly 1.3 million men in their army. Now, I am kind of scared by this for several different reasons. Number one, conscripts are not useful in modern day warfare. They are nowhere near as proficient.
Excuse me, mate.
Yeah, mate, I can help.
We're here recruited for the upcoming war.
Sorry, 1 second, bro. I'm not here.
Alright.
Sorry, what did you say?
So we're here recruited for the upcoming war. You're a UK citizen, aren't you?
Citizen, maybe. But UK, I don't know. I don't know this guy. You have him Facebook?
Ah, never mind.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm here to pick you up to join the army and fight for king and country.
Me not speak English.
Oh,
No.
do you want to join?
No, me not speak English.
Sorry to bother you, sir.
Okay, ciao.
Yes, the head of the British Army announced that Britain will have to reintroduce conscription. We had it in the 1950s, in part to take up labour shortage. Now that we've got a labour shortage in crucial sectors, I'm not sure where we're going to find the people to conscript. I'm too old to be conscripted, even in Colonel Sanders's army. The Ukrainian army, maybe people not that far off my age are being conscripted. Women are being conscripted. Pregnant women are being conscripted. But surely the British army would turn their nose up at me. I'm not a pacifist, let me say right at the beginning. And if our country was threatened, I would myself, whatever age I was, pick up arms and would oppose the invader. I was a boy soldier. I passed my Part 1, unlike Lord George Robertson, who then went on to become Defence Secretary, head of NATO, and is now warning that if we don't beat Russia and Ukraine, our enemies, he says, will dictate the course of world events. He was a boy soldier too, but he failed his Part 1. I was able to strip an SLR rifle in the dark and reassemble it. I gave serious thought as a 14-year-old to joining the Royal Marines, even went on manoeuvre with them at Poole in Dorset. So I'm not a pacifist, but I'll not be joining your army, Colonel Sanders. However finger-licking good you make war with Russia sound. And by the grace of God, I have 3 sons, and none of them will be joining your army either. I have 3 daughters, and none of them will be joining your army either. Because Russia is not our enemy. China is not our enemy. Your Prime Minister, your government, and Her Majesty's opposition, they are our enemy.
Yes, so the videos that you just watched, is it not funny? These are different views of British people, British citizens rejecting going to war with Russia, whilst the government of Britain is preparing their minds to go and fight war with Russia. But you know what? For us as African people, we don't care. If they want to go and fight them among themselves, let them do, just as they did in the early 1900s. Their so-called first and second world wars. This wasn't first and second. This wasn't world war. These were tribal wars by different tribes in Europe fighting among themselves. But they call it first and second world war because they could drag everybody to come fight war, useless war that got nothing to do with them. So today we are sending a clear message to the government of Britain. If you are looking for trouble with Russia, thinking that Africans, you will drag Africans into this kind of useless wars, then we are not ready for that anymore. And then we will not allow any of our soldiers to go and perish in the name of defending any Western world, Western democracy or what? Because that was the lie you lied to our ancestors, to go and fight to defend democracy. Whilst at that particular point in time, we were still under your colony. But today, we will not take it anymore. So we are sending a clear signal or a clear message to our leaders in Africa and that of Britain. Do not count us as African people in this your useless venture that you want to embark on by going to war with whoever. If you guys want to fight, as a matter of fact, you guys have to start fighting, because that is the only way you guys can bring yourselves down, so that we can also rise. Because for an empire to rise, another empire has to fall. So the Western hegemony empire need to fall for an African empire to rise. So if you guys want to fight, please go and fight. But we will not allow you to do the same thing to us as you did to our ancestors. When the French were going to, when the Germans were attacking France, burning down Paris, they dragged our ancestors to go and defend them. And after our ancestors from Senegal and other African countries did that, they came back to Africa and received the harshest treatment from the French government that a human being should not receive. Today, we are not ready for that. That was the same thing that the British did to us. How is that possible? Like, how did they do that to us? You are still colonizing me, treating me like an animal, and yet drag me to go and fight in defense of your country. They dragged our ancestors from the Caribbeans to go and fight for them, to go and defend their motherland, which is London. And after they did that, they bring them to come and work to build back London or UK. And after they help them to build back the country, they call them Windrush generation. If you don't know what is Windrush generation, go and search for it. That is how they disrespected our people. After we helped them to fight the Second World War, to win it, and then come to Britain and help them build their country. After we did all that, they turned back and called our people names. And even some people live in Britain for 50 years. Who helped build the country after the Second World War. They were deported back to where they come from. This was the treatment they treated our ancestors. And today they are looking for war again. Not because they had the strength, they got the strength to fight the Russians, because they can count on their colonial, those they colonized before. But no, we will not go into war as African children, as African people, in defense of any colonizer. No, those days are long gone. So to the government of Britain, listen to your citizens. Listen to your citizens. Your citizens are rejecting war. You don't even know what is wrong with these people. All that they think about war, destruction of the world. That is all that they wake up in every day thinking about. What they can do to make the world uncomfortable for other people. Why? That's the question. Why? When, as a matter of fact, if you watch these Russians, if it was left to them, there will not be chaos. Let us respect each other so that everybody will enjoy life. But no, for these people, it is either them or nobody else. So you want to go to war as your citizens are rejecting it, go. But as we said, do not count Africans, because Africans will not go and fight and perish in a useless war as we did before. The same Germans who were bombing London, the same Germans who destroyed Paris, and then our ancestors in Africa were dragged into come and fight in defense of London and Paris. Those same German Nazis, their children and grandchildren are free to walk around Paris and London, whilst those of us whose parents came to die for Britain and Paris, we are not allowed to even go to Britain or go to France. And then we all saw how the French treated the soldiers who came to defend Paris after the Second World War. We saw the harsh treatment, the disrespect, how they gunned down our people who came to fight for them. We all saw it. No more. We will not take it anymore. If you want to go and fight your war, your useless war, go and fight, but do not count any African country to be part of it. Africans are no more ready to die useless death in defense of countries who does not even love them. The Germans who were your enemies in the 1945 World War, those Germans, they become your friends after the war. And then we who came to perish in defense of your countries will become your enemies, will continue to be your enemies till today. So we are no more ready to die for nobody. If the British are thinking in their feeble mindset that they can drag Africans to come and fight for them, then British, we are telling you, the British government, listen to your citizens. Your citizens are telling you that they don't need war. Enough of the wars. We need a peaceful world so that everybody can live a better life. That is enough for everybody to live a good life than to go about war. But that is what these people think, because that is how they are surviving. But as I said, if they want to go to war among themselves, let them do. Because for an empire to rise, another empire has to fall. So for us as African people to rise, they have to fall. So let them fall so that we can also rise. But we do not need to be part of their wars. If they want to go and fight, let them fight. I thank you very much, and I hope you enjoy the funny videos coming from the British. Please, if you are really support what we are doing, if you appreciate what we are doing, please take time out of your busy schedule. We're still calling. Let us take our YouTube channel to 10,000K. Let us take it there. Together, we can all make Africa great. Our mission, as I keep telling you, is to bring the dignity of the African back. How do we get our dignity back? It's by uniting the continent of Africa. Through unity, we can get our dignity. But without unity, we have no dignity as children of Africa. Thank you very much for coming around.